As you relentlessly apply these principles, you will discover the profound importance of controlled attention. In a world designed to constantly fragment your focus, to bombard you with distractions, the ability to concentrate your mental energies on your definite purpose, undistracted and undiluted, is a superpower. Controlled attention is the laser beam of your consciousness, burning through obstacles and illuminating the path to your desired outcome. Think of any great achievement, any masterpiece of art, any scientific breakthrough. It was not accomplished by a scattered mind, but by one intensely focused, directing all its formidable power to a single point. Thomas Edison in his laboratory, sometimes working for days with minimal sleep, was a master of controlled attention. He would immerse himself so completely in a problem that the external world faded away. Andrew Carnegie, strategically building his industrial empire, held an unwavering focus on his vision for steel, even as myriad other business opportunities presented themselves. Their power lay in their ability to concentrate their mental efforts on their dominant aim. In our modern age, controlled attention is more challenging, and therefore more valuable, than ever before. Notifications, social media, endless streams of information, they conspire to pull your focus in 1,000 different directions. This constant mental fragmentation erodes your ability to think deeply, to solve complex problems, and to sustain the long-term effort required for significant achievement. Your mind becomes a shallow pond, easily stirred, rather than a deep, calm ocean capable of immense power. Cultivating controlled attention requires deliberate practice and disciplined habits. Eliminate distractions, create an environment, both physical and digital, that supports deep focus. Turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, find a quiet space. Single tasking, resist the urge to multitask. Dedicate specific blocks of time to a single, high-impact task directly related to your definite purpose, and focus on it exclusively until completion. Mindfulness and presence, practice bringing your awareness back to the present moment, to the task at hand, whenever your mind wanders. This is a mental muscle that strengthens with consistent exercise. Prioritization, clearly identify your most important tasks and dedicate your peak energy and focus to them first. Avoid getting bogged down in low-value activities that drain your attention. Regular breaks, even the most focused mind needs periods of rest. Strategic breaks can actually enhance your ability to concentrate when you return to your work. Without controlled attention, your efforts remain diluted, your progress sporadic, and your potential unrealized. You become a victim of external stimuli, constantly reactive rather than powerfully proactive. But with the disciplined cultivation of controlled attention, you unlock an immense reservoir of mental power. You become capable of profound concentration, deep problem solving, and sustained creative output. You direct the full force of your consciousness towards your definite purpose, transforming obstacles into stepping stones and accelerating your journey towards the extraordinary reality you are destined to create. Your focus is your power, and where your attention goes, your energy flows, and your results will follow. This relentless pursuit of your definite purpose, fueled by all these principles, inevitably leads you to the understanding of the power of the subconscious mind. This is the vast, unseen powerhouse of your being, the fertile ground where your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions take root and blossom into your reality. Your conscious mind, with its logic and reasoning, is merely the gardener. But your subconscious mind is the soil, the seeds, and the intricate biological machinery that transforms those seeds into a tangible harvest. It is always working, 24/7, tirelessly orchestrating your actions, attracting circumstances, and shaping your experience, based on the dominant thoughts you feed it. Many people unknowingly program their subconscious with fear, doubt, and limitations, through repetitive negative self-talk, exposure to pessimistic influences, and a focus on what they lack. The subconscious, being impersonal and non-judgmental, simply accepts these instructions as commands and diligently works to manifest them. This is why individuals often find themselves trapped in cycles of mediocrity, repeating patterns of failure, not because they lack conscious desire for more, but because their subconscious programming dictates otherwise. The key to harnessing this immense power is deliberate and systematic programming of the subconscious mind with your definite purpose and unwavering belief. This is where the principles of autosuggestion, visualization, and positive emotion become profoundly critical. You must consistently and vividly impress upon your subconscious the exact nature of your desired reality, so clearly and with such emotional intensity that it becomes the dominant instruction set. This involves repetition with emotion. Continuously affirm your definite purpose, not just as words, but with the full emotional conviction of already having achieved it. Speak it, write it, feel it. Vivid visualization. Create detailed mental movies of your desired future. Engage all your senses. The more real it feels in your mind, the more rapidly your subconscious will work to make it real in your life. Eliminating negative self-talk. Become an unwavering guardian of your inner dialogue. Challenge and reframe every limiting belief, every doubtful whisper. Replace them immediately with empowering affirmations. Dominant desire. Ensure your definite purpose is your dominant desire, the thought that occupies the largest portion of your conscious and subconscious awareness. What you focus on most intensely, your subconscious will prioritize manifesting. Action as reinforcement. Taking consistent action towards your definite purpose, even small steps, sends a powerful signal to your subconscious that you are serious about your intentions. Further reinforcing the programming. The subconscious mind communicates in images and feelings, not just words. It does not differentiate between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When you consistently impress upon it a future reality of success, abundance, and purpose, it begins to orchestrate circumstances, attract opportunities, and guide your conscious actions in ways that align with that dominant programming. This is the unseen force that pulls you towards your destiny, that opens doors you didn't even know existed, and that reveals solutions to problems that once seemed impossible. Every great inventor, every visionary leader, every individual who has transcended the ordinary understood this fundamental truth. They learned to command their subconscious minds, to harness its limitless power, and to direct it towards their highest aspirations. This isn't mysticism, it's the profound science of the mind, a universal law as immutable as gravity. Unlock this power, and you unlock the true architect of your destiny, transforming your dreams from fleeting desires into an inevitable reality. The tapestry of achievement, woven with purpose, belief, and action, is often held together by the unseen threads of the power of the law of compensation. This is not some abstract spiritual concept, it is an ironclad universal principle that dictates you receive exactly what you give, in equal measure. Life does not give you what you want, it gives you what you are. Your external results are always a perfect reflection of your internal state, your efforts, and the value you consistently deliver. Think of it as an echoing chamber. Whatever you project into the universe, your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, your service will inevitably return to you, multiplied. If you consistently project negativity, scarcity, and limited effort, that is precisely what life will reflect back to you. But if you consistently project positivity, abundance, high-value service, and unwavering effort towards your definite purpose, then the universe, in its infinite wisdom, must return to you a harvest of success, opportunity, and fulfillment. This law underscores the profound importance of delivering value. Andrew Carnegie didn't become wealthy by hoarding resources, he became wealthy by providing an immense amount of high-quality steel, essential for the Industrial Revolution, to the masses. Henry Ford didn't get rich by being greedy, he democratized the automobile, providing unprecedented freedom and mobility, a value that transformed society. Walt Disney built his empire on the value of joy, imagination, and escape he provided to millions. Their fortunes were a direct compensation for the immense value they created and distributed. To harness the law of compensation, you must focus on contribution, shift your mindset from what can I get, to what value can I provide. Identify the specific problem you are solving, the unique need you are fulfilling, or the profound benefit you are delivering through your definite purpose. Give more than you receive. Understand that in the initial stages, your output of effort, service, and value may far exceed the immediate visible returns. This is simply the sowing period. Trust that the harvest is coming, multiplied. Cultivate excellence, do not settle for mediocrity. Strive for excellence in every action, every product, every service you provide. High-quality output naturally attracts high-quality compensation. Be a solution seeker, position yourself as someone who consistently solves problems, who brings solutions to the table, who makes things better. The world generously compensates those who contribute solutions. Maintain a long-term perspective. The law of compensation operates with perfect precision, but not always with immediate gratification. Trust the process. Understand that sustained, high-value effort inevitably leads to compounded returns over time. Without understanding and aligning with the law of compensation, your efforts can feel futile, your hard work seemingly unrewarded. You might chase fleeting gains or resent perceived imbalances. But with a deep appreciation for this universal law, every act of contribution becomes an investment, every effort a deposit into your future. You become a deliberate architect of your own abundance, knowing that your rewards are a direct, inevitable consequence of the value you consistently deliver. It's the ultimate feedback loop, ensuring that greatness is always compensated with greatness, and profound service yields profound reward. This understanding of universal laws leads us to the critical concept of creative visioning and harmonious cooperation. No individual, no matter how brilliant or driven, can achieve truly monumental success in isolation. The greatest feats of human history, from landing on the moon to building global corporations, are always the result of many minds and many hands working in harmonious cooperation, united by a common, compelling vision. Your definite purpose, while deeply personal, must also have the capacity to inspire and align others. It must be a vision so compelling, so clear, and so beneficial that it attracts the right individuals to your cause. This is where your ability to communicate your vision with passion and clarity becomes paramount. You must be able to articulate your definite purpose in a way that ignites the enthusiasm of others, showing them how their unique talents and aspirations can be integrated into the larger tapestry of your shared goal. Harmonious cooperation isn't just about teamwork, it's about the synergy created when individuals willingly combine their efforts, knowledge, and resources for a common objective. It requires shared purpose. Everyone involved must clearly understand and be committed to the definite purpose. Mutual respect, acknowledging and valuing the unique contributions of each individual, regardless of their role. Open communication, fostering an environment where ideas can be freely exchanged, feedback is welcomed, and conflicts are resolved constructively. Complementary strengths, deliberately assembling a team where individual strengths fill collective gaps, creating a more powerful and versatile unit. This often relates back to the mastermind principle. Leadership and followership, the ability to both lead when necessary and to willingly follow and support others when their expertise is paramount. Consider the building of the Hoover Dam, a colossal undertaking that required thousands of workers, engineers, and immense coordination. It wasn't built by one person, but by a collective of individuals working in incredible harmony, driven by a definite purpose. The Apollo program, which put a man on the moon, involved hundreds of thousands of people, each performing a specialized role, yet all united by a single, audacious vision. Their success was a testament to the power of harmonious cooperation. Without the ability to inspire and integrate others, your definite purpose, however brilliant, risks remaining small and limited. You become constrained by your own individual capacity. But by cultivating the skill of creative visioning and fostering harmonious cooperation, you multiply your power exponentially. You leverage the collective genius, energy, and resources of others, creating a force that is far greater than the sum of its parts. This is how personal ambition transcends into collective achievement, how dreams become movements, and how extraordinary impact is made possible. Learn to be a unifier, a visionary who can articulate a future so compelling that others are drawn to help you bring it to life. This entire framework culminates in the profound realization of cosmic habit force and the accumulation of power. It's the understanding that the universe operates on immutable laws, and when you align your actions and intentions with these laws, you tap into an infinite source of power that relentlessly propels you towards your definite purpose. Cosmic habit force refers to the undeniable truth that consistent, repetitive actions, thoughts, and beliefs eventually create an unstoppable momentum, both within your own life and in the external world. What you repeatedly do, think, and believe, eventually becomes your destiny. Every consistent action, every disciplined effort, every persistent push towards your definite purpose, creates a tiny ripple in the fabric of reality. These ripples, seemingly insignificant in isolation, begin to accumulate, to coalesce, to magnify each other over time, until they become a powerful, irresistible wave. This is the compounding effect of consistent effort. It's why small daily habits, like reading, learning, taking action, visualizing, and practicing gratitude, can lead to monumental transformations over months and years. Each adds a layer of strength, a boost of momentum, a refinement of your path. This accumulation of power is not about brute force, it's about intelligent, directed energy. It's about leveraging the universal principle that energy follows thought, and consistent, focused energy creates undeniable results. When your definite purpose is crystal clear, your belief unwavering, your vision compelling, and your actions disciplined and persistent, you are essentially directing an immense amount of focused energy towards a single point. The universe, in its infinite responsiveness, has no choice but to respond by bringing forth the people, opportunities, and resources necessary to match that vibrational output. Think of a river carving a canyon. It's not one sudden, powerful gush of water that creates the geological marvel. It's the relentless, consistent flow of water, drop by drop, year after year, patiently eroding the rock, until a magnificent chasm is formed. Your definite purpose is the river, and your consistent, disciplined efforts are the drops of water, accumulating into a force that will carve your own unique monument of achievement. This process involves an understanding of the principle of attraction. Like attracts like. When you are operating from a place of high vibration enthusiasm, belief, gratitude, definite purpose, you naturally attract people, circumstances, and opportunities that resonate with that frequency. Conversely, dwelling in fear, doubt, and scarcity repels the very things you desire. The cosmic habit force ensures that your dominant mental habits and action patterns become the magnetic force that shapes your reality. The final culmination of all these principles is a profound sense of inner peace and unshakable confidence. When you are fully aligned with your definite purpose, when you are consistently applying these immutable laws, and when you witness the tangible manifestation of your efforts, a deep wellspring of certainty emerges from within. You move through the world not with anxious striving, but with a quiet, powerful knowing. You are no longer lost, adrift, or seeking external validation. You are the master of your own ship, charting a deliberate course towards a destiny you are actively creating. This is not a destination to be reached and then abandoned, it is a perpetual state of becoming, a continuous journey of growth, contribution, and mastery. The universe is infinite, and your potential within it is equally boundless. Embrace this philosophy not as a rigid set of rules, but as a dynamic framework for conscious creation, a living, breathing guide to unlocking the extraordinary life that awaits you. The power is not outside you, it is within you, waiting for your command. For 14 days, let this be your singular obsession. Let these principles be the lens through which you perceive every moment, every challenge, every opportunity. Let them be the silent commands you issue to your mind, to your spirit, to the very fabric of your reality. Do not waver. Do not doubt. Do not surrender to the old narratives of limitation. This is not merely about achieving a goal, it is about awakening the true, magnificent self that lies dormant within you. It is about stepping into your rightful place as a co-creator with the universe, an architect of your own glorious destiny. Your mind is a field, your thoughts are seeds, your definite purpose is the blueprint, your belief is the fertilizer, your action is the cultivation. And the universe is the unwavering force that guarantees a harvest precisely aligned with what you sow. There is no guesswork here, only immutable law. Now, take a deep breath. Feel the power rising within you. Let the past dissolve like morning mist. The future, your magnificent future, is not a distant dream, it is a direct consequence of the disciplined, intentional actions you take, starting right now. The time for wishing is over. The time for commanding has begun. Your destiny awaits your unwavering commitment. Go forth. Create. Live. Your moment is now. To continue building this script towards the 12,000 word target, I will now expand upon the concepts of mindset, belief, and action by delving deeper into their psychological and practical applications, integrating more narrative elements and philosophical insights while maintaining the continuous flow. This awakening, this realization of your inherent power, begins by recognizing the subtle yet profound difference between merely thinking about your definite purpose and allowing it to become the dominant vibration of your entire being. It's the difference between a fleeting wish and an all-consuming fire. This fire, this intensity, isn't born of frantic effort, but of an unwavering internal alignment. It's the moment when your desires move from the periphery of your consciousness to its very core, guiding every thought, every emotion, every action. This is where the concept of a burning desire truly takes hold. A burning desire isn't just a strong preference, it's an unyielding hunger, a relentless craving for a specific outcome so powerful that it eclipses all doubt and all fear of failure. It's the kind of desire that keeps you awake at night, not with worry, but with a relentless creative energy, pulling you towards its realization. It's the force that drives the inventor back to the lab after 1,000 failed experiments, the artist back to the canvas after a critique, the leader back to the drawing board after a major setback. It is the fuel for persistence, the genesis of resilience, and the very spark of creation. How do you cultivate this burning desire? It doesn't appear by chance, it is cultivated through intentional practice. First, by deeply immersing yourself in your definite purpose. Spend time daily not just thinking about what you want, but why you want it. What impact will it have? How will it transform your life, the lives of others, the world? The more profound your understanding of the why, the more intense your desire will become. Second, by visualizing its achievement with such vivid detail that it stirs your emotions to their depths. Don't just see it, feel it. Feel the joy, the relief, the pride, the satisfaction of its completion. Emotional intensity is the accelerant for desire. Third, by consistently feeding your mind with material that reinforces your purpose and ignites your passion. Read stories of those who have achieved similar feats. Listen to inspiring audio. Engage in conversations that elevate your aspirations. Your desire is a flame, it needs constant oxygen to burn brightly. Finally, by eliminating escape routes. Make a public declaration of your definite purpose. Burn the ships. When retreat is not an option, the inherent human drive to survive and succeed will compel you forward, transforming desire into an unyielding force. Without a burning desire, your purpose remains a flickering candle, easily extinguished by the slightest breeze of adversity. But with it, your purpose becomes an inferno, consuming obstacles, illuminating the path, and radiating an irresistible energy that attracts its own fulfillment. This desire is the ultimate internal compass, always pointing you towards your highest aspirations, compelling you to move, to strive, to overcome, until your definite purpose is not just a dream, but a living, breathing reality. This internal fire, this burning desire, is the very foundation upon which a truly magnetic personality is built. And a magnetic personality, in the context of achieving your definite purpose, is not about charisma for charisma's sake. It is the authentic emanation of conviction, enthusiasm, and unwavering belief that naturally draws people, resources, and opportunities to you. It's the subtle yet powerful aura of someone who knows exactly where they're going and why, and who operates from a place of genuine contribution. Think of the great industrialists and philanthropists like Andrew Carnegie. He wasn't necessarily a flashy orator, but he possessed an undeniable magnetism rooted in his clear vision, his profound belief in the future of steel, and his genuine desire to build and contribute. People were drawn to him not just for his wealth, but for his clarity, his drive, and the powerful sense of purpose he embodied. Similarly, Walt Disney, despite facing skepticism and setbacks, radiated an infectious enthusiasm for his dreams that inspired animators, investors, and eventually, millions of visitors. A magnetic personality stems from an internal alignment with your definite purpose. When your thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and actions are all congruent with your desired outcome, you create a powerful energetic field around you. People subconsciously pick up on this congruence. They sense your authenticity, your conviction, and your unwavering commitment. This is what inspires trust, fosters collaboration, and opens doors that remain closed to those whose intentions are fragmented or uncertain. How do you cultivate this magnetism? It's a continuous practice of embodying your definite purpose. Live your vision, even before it fully materializes, act as if your purpose is already an undeniable truth. This shifts your demeanor, your posture, your language, making your belief tangible to others. Speak with conviction, When discussing your definite purpose, let your words be infused with the passion of your burning desire. Eliminate hesitant language. Project certainty. Focus on service. True magnetism comes from a desire to contribute, to solve problems, to add value to the lives of others. When your focus is outward bound, you become inherently more attractive. Practice genuine enthusiasm. As discussed earlier, let your passion for your purpose shine through. Enthusiasm is infectious and inspires others to join your cause. Maintain positive mental attitude. Your overall disposition, a result of your dominant thoughts and emotions, profoundly impacts your magnetism. Negativity repels, positivity attracts. Cultivate genuine interest in others. A magnetic personality isn't self-absorbed. It listens, it understands, it seeks common ground, and it genuinely values the contributions of others. This is essential for building a powerful mastermind alliance. Your magnetic personality is not a performance, it is an authentic emanation of your deepest convictions. It's the natural consequence of being fully aligned with your definite purpose, of living from a place of unwavering belief and burning desire. When you become this embodiment of your aspirations, the universe begins to conspire in your favor, drawing the right people, the opportune circumstances, and the necessary resources into your orbit. Seemingly effortlessly, you become a living magnet for the very success you are destined to create. This journey also requires an acute awareness and application of the law of suggestion and its impact on your environment. Your environment, both physical and social, is a powerful force that constantly bombards your subconscious mind with suggestions, shaping your thoughts, your beliefs, and ultimately, your reality. Most people are passive recipients of these suggestions, allowing their surroundings to dictate their state of mind and their trajectory. But the master of their destiny actively designs and curates their environment to serve their definite purpose. Think of it, if your physical space is cluttered and chaotic, it suggests a cluttered and chaotic mind. If your social circle is filled with cynicism and negativity, it suggests limitations and discouragement. These subtle, pervasive suggestions seep into your subconscious, influencing your energy, your motivation, and your belief in what's possible. Conversely, an environment of order and inspiration suggests clarity and purpose. A social circle of high achievers and positive thinkers suggests boundless potential and unwavering support. Your environment is not just a backdrop, it is a powerful amplifier or suppressor of your definite purpose. It either reinforces your highest aspirations or subtly undermines them. Therefore, a deliberate and strategic approach to managing your environment is not a luxury, it is a fundamental pillar of self-mastery and achievement. Curating your physical environment means order and cleanliness. A tidy, organized space promotes mental clarity and focus. It reduces visual noise and creates a sense of control. Inspiration. Surround yourself with objects, images, and symbols that remind you of your definite purpose, your vision, and your aspirations. Your vision board is one powerful tool for this. Keep inspiring books, quotes, or visuals in your line of sight. Functionality. Design your space to facilitate disciplined action. If you need to write, create a writing sanctuary. If you need to work out, set up a corner that makes exercise effortless. Remove distractions and make productive action the path of least resistance. Curating your social environment is even more critical and demands greater discernment. The Mastermind Alliance. This is your inner circle, composed of individuals who directly support and amplify your definite purpose. Positive influences. Actively seek out and engage with people who uplift you, inspire you, and challenge you to grow. These are individuals who embody the qualities you aspire to, who operate from a mindset of abundance, and who celebrate your successes. Limiting negative exposure. This doesn't mean cutting off everyone who isn't a motivational speaker. It means consciously limiting your exposure to chronic complainers, cynics, and those who constantly dwell on limitations. Their energy is contagious, and it can subtly erode your belief and enthusiasm. This might involve reducing time on certain social media platforms, or choosing which conversations to engage in. Mentorship and accountability. Actively seek out mentors whose achievements you admire. Their success suggests valuable insights, and their presence creates a powerful form of accountability. Every single element in your environment is a subtle suggestion to your subconscious. Are these suggestions propelling you towards your definite purpose or subtly pulling you away from it? Become a conscious architect of your surroundings. Design your environment to be a perpetual affirmation of your highest aspirations, a silent but powerful force that reinforces your belief, fuels your actions, and accelerates your journey towards the extraordinary life you are destined to create. Your environment is a reflection of your dominant thoughts. Make it a reflection of your triumphant future. This powerful intersection of internal mindset and external environment sets the stage for the true mastery of applied faith. This is not faith in the traditional religious sense, but an unwavering, deeply internalized certainty in the eventual realization of your definite purpose. A conviction so profound that it compels you to act as if success is already guaranteed, regardless of present circumstances. It's the absolute knowing that transcends logic and defies doubt, the profound trust in your own capacity and the universal laws that govern creation. Consider the story of Mary Kay Ash. Faced with sexism in the corporate world, she had a definite purpose to create a company that empowered women. Despite limited resources and immense skepticism, she founded Mary Kay Cosmetics with an unshakable faith in her vision. She acted as if success was inevitable, and that faith became a self-fulfilling prophecy, attracting the right people and resources, and eventually building a multi-billion-dollar empire. Her faith wasn't blind optimism, it was an informed, passionate conviction rooted in her definite purpose and her belief in the value she would provide. Applied faith manifests as unwavering persistence. When you have absolute faith, setbacks don't derail you, they become temporary challenges to be overcome. You know the ultimate outcome is assured, so you simply keep moving forward. Bold action. Faith inspires courageous action. You're willing to take calculated risks, to step outside your comfort zone, because your belief in the desired outcome is stronger than your fear of the unknown. Optimism in adversity. Even in the darkest moments, faith allows you to see the light at the end of the tunnel, to find the lesson in the setback, and to maintain a positive expectation of eventual triumph. Attraction. As with belief and enthusiasm, faith emanates a powerful vibration that attracts circumstances, people, and opportunities congruent with your definite purpose. The universe responds to the frequency of certainty. Mental immunity. Applied faith creates a powerful shield against doubt, cynicism, and negative influences. When you are operating from a place of deep certainty, external negativity simply cannot penetrate your inner resolve. Cultivating applied faith is a conscious process. It involves consistent affirmation. Repeatedly impress upon your subconscious mind the absolute certainty of your definite purpose. Vivid visualization. See, feel, and experience your desired reality as if it is already done. This builds the emotional conviction necessary for true faith. Recalling past triumphs. Remind yourself of every challenge you've already overcome, every goal you've achieved. This builds confidence in your own capacity for success. Immersion in success stories. Read biographies, listen to interviews, and learn from those who have achieved what you aspire to. Their journeys reinforce the principle that what is possible for one is possible for another. Disciplined action. Each step you take towards your definite purpose, especially when taken in the face of fear or doubt, strengthens your faith in your own ability to create. Without applied faith, your definite purpose remains a fragile hope, susceptible to every setback and every whisper of doubt. You become a victim of circumstances, rather than their master. But with it, you unleash an internal power that moves mountains, overcomes obstacles, and commands the universe to conspire in your favor. It is the ultimate expression of inner strength, the unwavering conviction that your destiny is not merely a possibility, but an inevitable reality waiting for your unwavering belief to call it forth. This is the faith that moves mountains, not because of blind adherence, but because of informed, passionate certainty. This unyielding faith leads directly to the cultivation of what Hill termed a positive mental attitude. This is not a superficial cheerfulness, or the naive belief that everything will simply work out without effort. Rather, PMA is a profound, deeply ingrained habit of mind that consistently chooses to focus on possibilities, solutions, and opportunities, even in the face of adversity. It is the disciplined refusal to entertain negative thoughts, to dwell on problems without seeking solutions, or to succumb to the debilitating grip of fear and doubt. A positive mental attitude is the active, conscious decision to direct your mental energy towards constructive, empowering thoughts and emotions. It is the understanding that your attitude is entirely within your control, regardless of external circumstances. You may not control what happens to you, but you absolutely control how you respond to it. And your response, your attitude, determines your capacity for resilience, your ability to adapt, and ultimately, your trajectory towards your definite purpose. Think of Viktor Frankl, who survived the horrors of concentration camps and emerged to teach the world about the human capacity to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. His survival, and his subsequent profound insights, were a testament to the indomitable power of a positive mental attitude, forged in the most extreme adversity. Or consider Abraham Lincoln, navigating the deepest divisions of a civil war, facing constant criticism and personal heartbreak, yet maintaining a steadfast optimism about the ultimate preservation of the Union. His PMA was not naive, it was a strategic choice, a necessary tool for leadership and perseverance. Cultivating a positive mental attitude requires conscious and consistent effort. Guard your thoughts, become an uncompromising gatekeeper of your mind. Immediately challenge and reframe any negative or limiting thought. Replace it with an empowering affirmation or a focus on a solution. Focus on solutions, not problems. When faced with a challenge, immediately shift your mental energy to identifying potential solutions, rather than dwelling on the problem itself. This is proactive thinking. Practice gratitude daily. As we discussed, gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity. Consciously appreciating what you have and what is working well elevates your emotional state and reinforces a positive outlook. Control your inputs, be selective about the information you consume, the conversations you engage in, and the people you spend time with. Surround yourself with positivity and inspiration. Embrace challenges as opportunities, reframe setbacks not as failures, but as valuable learning experiences, as opportunities to adapt, grow, and strengthen your resolve. Take consistent action. Progress, however small, fuels positivity. The act of moving forward, even imperfectly, reinforces your belief in your capacity to create and build momentum. Without a consistent positive mental attitude, you become vulnerable to the slings and arrows of misfortune, easily derailed by setbacks, and susceptible to the corrosive effects of doubt and discouragement. You remain trapped in a reactive loop, dictated by external events. But with a cultivated PMA, you become the master of your internal state, an unshakable force that navigates challenges with grace and confidence. You become a beacon of possibility, attracting solutions, opportunities, and the unwavering support of others. It is the invisible armor that protects your definite purpose and propels you through every storm, ensuring that your journey is not just successful, but genuinely joyful. The ultimate measure of your progress on this path, beyond external achievements, is the profound development of self-reliance. This is not about isolating yourself or refusing help. Rather, it is the deeply ingrained understanding that you possess within you all the resources, intelligence, and capacity necessary to achieve your definite purpose. And that your greatest strength comes from drawing upon that inner reservoir. Self-reliance is the quiet confidence that you are capable, resourceful, and ultimately responsible for your own destiny, empowering you to navigate life's challenges from a position of strength, not dependence. In a world that often encourages dependence on systems, on leaders, on external validation, true self-reliance is a revolutionary act. It is the individual who, when faced with a problem, doesn't immediately look for someone else to solve it, but first turns inward, trusting their own ingenuity and resourcefulness. It is the entrepreneur who builds from the ground up, not waiting for grants or handouts, but leveraging their own drive and creativity. It is the artist who finds their unique voice, not by imitating others, but by trusting their inner vision. Self-reliance is built through the consistent application of all the principles we have discussed. Definite purpose, having a clear destination, allows you to orient your own resources effectively. Belief and faith, an unwavering belief in your own capacity, is the bedrock of self-reliance. Clarity and vision, knowing exactly what you want and how it will feel, empowers you to design your own path. Discipline and action, consistently taking steps, even small ones, builds competence and confidence in your own ability to execute. Resilience, bouncing back from setbacks, reinforces your belief in your own ability to overcome. Learning, continuously expanding your knowledge and skills, provides you with more internal resources to draw upon. Personal initiative, the proactive impulse to act without being told, strengthens your independence. Self-reliance does not mean refusing collaboration or mentorship. Indeed, it is often the self-reliant individual who most effectively leverages the power of a mastermind, because they approach these relationships from a position of strength and contribution, rather than neediness. They seek to learn and contribute, not just to receive. They understand that external support amplifies their own inherent capabilities, rather than replacing them. Without self-reliance, you remain vulnerable to external circumstances, to the opinions of others, and to the ebb and flow of the external world. Your confidence becomes tied to fleeting external validations. You become a cork on the ocean, tossed about by every wave. But with a cultivated sense of self-reliance, you become an unshakable anchor, rooted in your own inner strength. You trust your judgment, you act from conviction, and you know that no matter what challenges arise, you possess the inner fortitude and resourcefulness to navigate them. It is the ultimate liberation, the profound freedom that comes from knowing you are the master of your own destiny, accountable only to your highest self, and capable of creating whatever your definite purpose commands. This journey, ultimately, is about achieving not just external success, but a profound sense of peace of mind. This is the highest form of wealth, the serene byproduct of living in alignment with your definite purpose, consistently applying universal laws, and fully owning your power as a co-creator of your reality. Peace of mind is not the absence of challenges, but the presence of inner calm and certainty amidst them. It is the knowing that you are on your true path, operating with integrity, and making a meaningful contribution. Many chase external achievements, wealth, fame, status, believing these will bring happiness and peace. But without the internal alignment, without the mastery of self, these external trappings can feel hollow, fleeting, or even burdensome. True peace of mind comes from within, from the congruence between your inner world and your outer actions, from the knowledge that you are living a life of purpose and intention. Cultivating peace of mind involves living your definite purpose. When your daily actions are aligned with your deepest aspirations, there is a profound sense of fulfillment and coherence. Practicing integrity, operating with honesty, transparency, and a strong moral compass. When your words and actions are congruent, there is no internal conflict, leading to greater peace. Cultivating gratitude, as discussed, a grateful heart is a peaceful heart. Focusing on blessings rather than perceived lacks dissolves anxiety and fosters contentment. Controlling your thoughts, disciplined management of your mental landscape, eliminating negative self-talk and focusing on positive, empowering thoughts, is essential for inner calm. Embracing forgiveness, releasing resentment, both towards others and towards yourself, frees up immense mental and emotional energy, paving the way for peace. Detachment from outcomes, while striving with definite purpose, cultivate a healthy detachment from specific outcomes. Do your best, release the result, and trust the universal process. This reduces anxiety and fosters flow. Giving generously, contributing to others, without expectation of return, creates a profound sense of connection and purpose, leading to deep satisfaction and peace. Peace of mind is not a passive state, it is an active choice, a daily practice of aligning with your highest self and the immutable laws of the universe. It is the quiet reward for the relentless pursuit of your definite purpose, fueled by belief, discipline, and persistent action. Without this internal tranquility, even the grandest achievements can feel restless and incomplete. But with it, every moment is imbued with meaning, every effort is infused with purpose, and your journey becomes not just successful, but profoundly satisfying and eternally enriching. It is the ultimate manifestation of true wealth, the richness of an unburdened spirit, free to create, to contribute, and to truly thrive. This leads us to the grand, overarching truth of the power of the infinite intelligence. This is the source from which all knowledge, all creativity, all solutions flow. It is the universal mind, the cosmic reservoir of all wisdom, accessible to those who diligently prepare their own minds to receive its guidance. This is the realm where intuition originates, where inspiration sparks, and where the answers to your most perplexing challenges reside, waiting to be accessed. Napoleon Hill suggested that infinite intelligence communicates with us through the subconscious mind, often when we are in a state of intense desire, belief, and focused attention on our definite purpose. It's the aha moment, the sudden flash of insight, the intuitive nudge that guides you to the next step, the right person, or the perfect solution. It's the feeling of knowing without knowing why, the quiet whisper of genius that transcends logical thought. To tap into infinite intelligence, you must clearly define your purpose. A vague desire receives a vague response. A definite purpose acts as a precise query to the universal mind. Cultivate a burning desire, intense emotion and unwavering focus act as an antenna, tuning you to the frequency of higher intelligence. Practice persistent action, consistent effort demonstrates your seriousness and commitment, opening the channels for guidance. Maintain an open mind, release preconceived notions, dogma, and rigid thinking. Be open to receiving insights from unexpected sources. Engage in creative imagination as discussed, both synthetic and creative imagination are bridges to infinite intelligence. Dedicate time to visualizing, brainstorming, and letting your mind wander freely. Seek solitude and quiet contemplation. Often, the insights come in moments of stillness, when the conscious mind is quieted, and the subconscious is given space to receive. Meditation, nature walks, or quiet reflection can be powerful tools. Trust your intuition. When an idea or a nudge feels right, even if it defies logic, have the courage to follow it. This is infinite intelligence guiding you. Think of countless inventors, scientists, artists, and leaders who spoke of receiving insights out of the blue. Nikola Tesla, whose inventions shaped the modern electrical world, often described vivid visions and sudden insights that led to his breakthroughs, feeling as though he was merely a receiver for ideas from a higher source. Albert Einstein spoke of intuition being more important than logic in discovery. This is the power available to you, not as a mystical gift to a chosen few, but as an inherent capacity of the human mind when properly aligned and cultivated. Without consciously seeking and trusting the guidance of infinite intelligence, you rely solely on your conscious mind's limited logic, constrained by past experiences and known facts. You might miss profound solutions, overlook game-changing opportunities, or struggle unnecessarily with problems that have elegant, divinely inspired answers. But by preparing your mind, by aligning your definite purpose with the universal flow, you become a conduit for this limitless wisdom. You elevate your problem-solving capabilities, accelerate your creative output, and gain an unfair advantage in the pursuit of your definite purpose. It is the ultimate partnership, where your finite efforts are amplified by an infinite source, ensuring that your journey is not just successful, but truly inspired. This profound connection with infinite intelligence is cultivated through the consistent practice of applied faith and unwavering belief, not as abstract concepts, but as living, breathing forces that shape your reality. The universe responds not to your pleas, but to your dominant thought vibrations. If you consistently resonate with doubt, fear, and lack, that is what you will attract. If you consistently resonate with unwavering belief, definite purpose, and abundant expectation, then the very fabric of reality must bend to match that frequency. This isn't about blind optimism or naive hope. It is about a scientific understanding of mental causation. Your mind is a powerful broadcasting station. Your thoughts are the signals you send out. Your emotions are the power that amplifies those signals. And your definite purpose is the specific frequency you are attempting to tune into. If you are constantly shifting frequencies, or broadcasting weak, muddled signals, you will receive equally weak and muddled results. But when your frequency is clear, strong, and consistent, you attract a clear, strong, and consistent response from the universe. The cultivation of this unwavering belief system requires a conscious and ruthless elimination of all limiting beliefs. These are the false narratives you've absorbed over time from childhood experiences, societal conditioning, past failures, or the opinions of others that tell you what you can't do, what you aren't capable of, or what is impossible. These beliefs are not facts, they are merely programs running in your subconscious mind, sabotaging your efforts before you even begin. To dismantle limiting beliefs, identify them, bring them into your conscious awareness. What are the specific thoughts that arise when you contemplate your definite purpose that make you hesitate or doubt? Challenge them, ask yourself, is this truly a fact, or is it merely a belief I've adopted? Where did this belief come from? Does it serve me? What evidence do I have that contradicts this belief? Look for counterexamples in your own life or in the lives of others. Reframe them, consciously create new, empowering beliefs. For every limiting belief, craft an affirmation that directly contradicts it and reinforces your definite purpose. Repeat these new beliefs with emotional intensity. Flood your mind with success, immerse yourself in stories of individuals who defied similar limitations. Your subconscious is highly impressionable. Feed it examples of boundless possibility. Take action in spite of them. The most powerful way to dismantle a limiting belief is to take action that directly contradicts it. Each successful step you take weakens the old belief and strengthens the new, empowering one. Your belief system is the filter through which you perceive reality. If you believe something is impossible, your mind will selectively filter out any evidence to the contrary and reinforce your conviction of impossibility. But if you believe something is possible, your mind will actively seek out evidence, opportunities, and solutions to support that belief. This is the reticular activating system at work, a part of your brain that acts as a filter, highlighting what you focus on. By cultivating unwavering belief, you train this filter to see opportunities and possibilities everywhere, aligning your conscious and subconscious minds in a powerful force for creation. This unwavering belief is not a blind leap. It is an informed conviction, built upon the bedrock of your definite purpose, the clarity of your vision, and the consistent, disciplined action you take. It is the quiet knowing that resonates within you, regardless of external circumstances. It is the ultimate internal freedom, allowing you to walk fearlessly towards your destiny, knowing that the universe is conspiring in your favor. Because you have aligned your innermost being with the very forces that govern all creation. This is the true power of applied faith, turning dreams into the tangible reality you are born to experience. The culmination of these principles: definite purpose, belief, clarity, vision, purpose, discipline, action, gratitude, adaptability, resilience, learning, mastermind, persistence, self-discipline. Conquering fear, specialized knowledge, imagination, enthusiasm, personal initiative, controlled attention, subconscious mind, law of compensation, harmonious cooperation, cosmic habit force. And finally, applied faith and unwavering belief is the path to experiencing true personal power. This isn't power over others, but power over yourself, the ability to command your own mind, direct your own efforts, and shape your own destiny. It's the profound realization that you are not a victim of circumstance, but a master of creation. This personal power is not given, it is earned through relentless self-mastery and consistent application of these immutable laws. It's built brick by brick, one disciplined choice at a time, one conquered fear at a time, one persistent effort after another. Each principle reinforces the others, creating a feedback loop of increasing competence, confidence, and capacity. When you master your mindset, you strengthen your belief. When you act with discipline, you fuel your persistence. When you embrace learning, you enhance your adaptability. This interconnectedness is the genius of Napoleon Hill's philosophy, a holistic system for unlocking human potential. The individual who embodies this personal power operates from a state of inner authority. They don't need external validation or permission. They are driven by an internal compass, an unshakable conviction in their definite purpose. They face challenges not with dread, but with a quiet confidence in their ability to find solutions. They inspire others not through manipulation, but through the authentic emanation of their own purpose and passion. They are the true leaders, the true innovators, the true creators, because they have first mastered themselves. This mastery leads to financial independence, not as an end in itself, but as a natural byproduct of value creation. When you consistently apply specialized knowledge, take intelligent action, and provide immense value through your definite purpose, the law of compensation guarantees that financial abundance will flow to you. Wealth is simply energy, a reciprocal exchange for the energy and value you put into the world. It is a tool that grants you greater freedom, greater capacity for contribution, and greater leverage to fulfill your definite purpose on a grander scale. It's not about greed, it's about becoming a conduit for abundance, a powerful force for positive change. Beyond material success, true personal power culminates in a profound sense of fulfillment and legacy. When your definite purpose is aligned with something greater than yourself, when your efforts contribute meaningfully to the lives of others, or to the betterment of the world, then your journey transcends mere achievement. It becomes a testament to your spirit, a lasting impact that echoes beyond your lifetime. This is the legacy left by individuals like Lincoln, Carnegie, Edison, and Disney, not just their creations, but the inspiration and transformation they brought to humanity. Your journey is not just about what you will gain, but who you will become in the process. The process of pursuing your definite purpose, applying these principles with unwavering dedication, will strip away your limitations, polish your strengths, and reveal the magnificent. powerful being that you truly are. You will discover reservoirs of courage, creativity, and resilience you never knew you possessed. You will transform from one who is lost into one who is found, from one who is drifting to one who is commanding their own destiny. This is your invitation, your challenge, your profound opportunity. For the next 14 days, live as if your definite purpose is already inevitable. Act as if success is your birthright. Think as if your mind is an infinite powerhouse. Embrace the discomfort of growth, the fear of the unknown, the skepticism of others, as mere signals that you are expanding beyond your previous limitations. Do not merely hear these words, internalize them. Let them penetrate the deepest recesses of your subconscious. Let them ignite a fire in your soul that cannot be extinguished. This is not a quick fix, it is a profound transformation. It demands your absolute commitment, your unwavering focus, and your relentless action. The universe awaits your command. Your definite purpose calls you. Your true potential beckons. Step into your power. Begin now. This is your moment. Seize it. Create your destiny. The world is waiting for the unique contribution only you can bring. Go forth and make it happen. The echoes of yesterday's doubts, the whispers of self-limitation, these are merely phantom pains from a past you are actively choosing to shed. The skin of your old self is sloughing off, revealing the vibrant, potent core of who you truly are destined to be. This is not a gentle evolution, it is a seismic revolution from within, a defiant roar against the mediocrity that once sought to define you. You are not merely changing your habits. You are fundamentally altering your vibrational frequency, aligning yourself with the very laws that govern the cosmos. Laws that demand a reciprocal harvest for every seed of intentional effort you sow. This is the time to understand that the universe is not some capricious deity, randomly bestowing blessings or curses. It is an intricate, perfectly calibrated machine, a grand echo chamber, reflecting back to you precisely what you project. Your thoughts are the blueprints, your emotions are the energy that electrifies those blueprints, and your consistent actions are the tangible forces that bring them into being. There is no mystery here, only immutable principle. The law of cause and effect, applied to your mental and spiritual landscape. What you give, you get. What you focus on, grows. What you sow, you reap. This is the unvarnished truth of all creation, and it applies to your wealth, your relationships, your health, and the ultimate realization of your definite purpose. Now, let's confront the insidious forces that have historically derailed countless noble intentions, indecision and procrastination. These are not mere bad habits, they are the silent assassins of potential, the subtle killers of dreams. Indecision is the refusal to commit to a definite purpose, to choose a single path with unwavering resolve. It leaves you adrift, a victim of every passing current, without direction or momentum. Procrastination is indecision in action, the act of delaying, postponing, or avoiding the very steps that would propel you towards your aspirations. It is a subtle form of self-sabotage, born of fear, comfort, or a lack of burning desire. The masters of destiny understand that speed of decision is a hallmark of success. They analyze, they gather necessary information, but once a path is chosen, they move with a decisive, unwavering commitment. They understand that even an imperfect decision, followed by consistent action and adaptability, is infinitely superior to perfect indecision. Think of any critical moment in history, any pivotal breakthrough. It was always preceded by a bold, often terrifying, decision to move forward into the unknown. Lincoln's decision to issue the Emancipation Proclamation, Ford's choice to build cars for the common man, Disney's resolve to create a theme park when his studio faced bankruptcy. These were not easy choices, but they were decisive choices, made with conviction, and then pursued with relentless action. To conquer indecision, cultivate the habit of making decisions quickly on matters of importance to your definite purpose. Don't agonize over every tiny detail. Trust your intuition, draw upon your specialized knowledge, and then commit. And once committed, resist the urge to constantly second-guess or re-evaluate. Unless new, compelling information fundamentally shifts the landscape, stay the course. This builds mental muscle, strengthens your resolve, and prevents the corrosive effects of perpetual wavering. To conquer procrastination, break down your definite purpose into manageable, bite-sized actions. The sheer enormity of a grand vision can paralyze. But focusing on the next single step makes the path approachable. Implement the do-it-now philosophy. When an inspired idea or a necessary task arises, act on it immediately, before the insidious whispers of doubt or the seductive call of comfort can take root. The momentum generated by immediate action is a powerful antidote to delay. Furthermore, understand that procrastination is often a manifestation of fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the effort required. By confronting these fears head-on, by taking even the smallest courageous step, you weaken procrastination's grip. These twin enemies, indecision and procrastination, are not external forces, they are internal battles. And the victory is won by cultivating relentless self-discipline, a burning definite purpose, and an unshakable belief in your own capacity to create your desired reality. By mastering these insidious habits, you unlock a profound sense of momentum, accelerating your journey and ensuring that your magnificent aspirations do not languish in the realm of unfulfilled dreams, but blossom into tangible, impactful realities. Your time is finite, your potential is infinite. Do not squander either on the altar of delay. Act now. And as you act, as you move with this newfound conviction, you will begin to attract the unseen forces of the universe. The subtle currents and synchronicities that seem to conspire in your favor. This is not magic, but the precise alignment of your inner vibrational state with the universal laws of attraction and compensation. When your definite purpose is clear, your belief unwavering, and your actions consistent, you send out a powerful, coherent signal. And the universe, in its infinite intelligence, responds by aligning circumstances, bringing forth the right people, and revealing the opportunities that perfectly match your dominant vibration. Think of it as a finely tuned radio receiver. If you're constantly changing stations, or if your antenna is broken, you'll only pick up static or fragments of sound. But when you tune into a specific frequency with precision and power, the music flows clearly and powerfully. Your definite purpose is that specific frequency. Your unwavering belief and consistent action are the power source and the refined antenna. These unseen forces manifest in what some call luck, but which is, in reality, the inevitable consequence of a mind powerfully attuned to its definite purpose. You'll meet someone seemingly by chance who has the exact connection you need. An unexpected opportunity will arise that perfectly aligns with your vision. A solution to a long-standing problem will suddenly appear in your mind. These are not coincidences, they are the universe responding to your clear, consistent signal. This requires an openness to receive, a keen awareness to recognize these synchronicities when they occur, and the courage to act upon them. Many people miss these subtle cues because their minds are cluttered with doubt, fear, or distraction. They are too busy broadcasting a signal of what they don't want to notice the responses to what they do want. By maintaining a positive mental attitude, by practicing gratitude, and by keeping your definite purpose at the forefront of your consciousness, you sharpen your ability to perceive and leverage these unseen forces. This also means understanding the principle of giving and receiving. The more value you put out into the world, the more generously you serve others. The more you contribute to your mastermind alliance, the more the universe, through its unseen mechanisms, will reciprocate and deliver opportunities and resources back to you. This is the law of compensation in its most profound manifestation, operating not just on a material level, but on an energetic, cosmic one. Embrace this partnership with the universe. Trust that as you do your part defining your purpose, cultivating belief, taking action, the unseen forces will align to do theirs. This understanding transforms your journey from a solitary struggle into a magnificent collaboration, where your finite efforts are amplified by an infinite intelligence. Ensuring that your definite purpose is not merely a possibility, but a preordained reality, waiting for your unwavering alignment to call it forth. The universe is waiting. Are you ready to receive its boundless assistance? Finally, we arrive at the ultimate expression of this philosophy, the crowning achievement. The absolute necessity of a powerful, all-consuming faith in yourself and your definite purpose. This isn't a principle to be learned, it is the very essence of who you become. It's the profound knowing that resonates from your core, an unshakable certainty that defies all external circumstances, all criticism, all setbacks. It is the unwavering conviction that you are not just capable, but destined, to bring your definite purpose to life. This absolute faith is forged in the crucible of consistent application of every principle we've explored. It is built brick by brick, through every decision made, every action taken, every fear confronted, every lesson learned. It is reinforced by every small victory, every obstacle overcome, every moment you choose persistence over surrender. It is the cumulative effect of aligning your entire being, your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your highest aspirations. When you possess this level of faith, the world transforms. Challenges are no longer roadblocks but invitations for ingenuity. Criticism becomes mere noise. Setbacks become valuable feedback. You operate from a place of unshakable inner authority, knowing that your destiny is not in the hands of chance, but in the command of your own cultivated power. This is the freedom that comes from knowing who you are, what you are here to do, and that you possess the limitless capacity to achieve it. This is the legacy of every titan of industry, every visionary artist, every world-changing leader. It wasn't genius alone, or luck, or circumstance. It was an unyielding, almost fanatical, faith in their definite purpose and their own capacity to manifest it. Carnegie's unwavering faith in steel, Edison's unyielding faith in invention, Lincoln's profound faith in the Union, Disney's boundless faith in imagination. They saw the end in mind with such clarity and conviction that the means eventually materialized. Your definite purpose is not merely a goal, it is a divine spark placed within you, a unique contribution that only you can bring to fruition. To deny it, to allow it to wither under the weight of doubt or inaction, is to deny your true self, to diminish the very purpose of your existence. This is not about self-aggrandizement, it is about self-realization. It is about becoming fully who you were always meant to be. For the next 14 days, and then for the rest of your life, let this absolute faith be your guiding star, your impenetrable shield, your relentless engine. Live from this place of certainty. Act from this place of power. Speak from this place of conviction. Let every breath you take be an affirmation of your definite purpose. Let every step you make be a declaration of its inevitability. The time for waiting is over. The time for wishing has passed. The moment for profound, irreversible transformation is now. You are ready. The universe is waiting to conspire with you. Your destiny is calling. Answer it with every fiber of your being. Go forth. Create. Conquer. Your magnificent future is not a dream, it is a command. Make it real. It is done.